Of course it says bad. My ISP hates me. Anyway, happy July 29th, 2018, an adventurous stream where we play Kingdom of Loathing, a dirty joke and stickman-based game. I'm your host, a ham beast known as McNally86. Do I have everything set correctly? I do, but it's still screaming bad at me. So, for today's episode, I didn't come up with a plan, and I should have, but I didn't. I had a whole week to prepare, and I didn't do that at all. So let's check Seaside Town right now, and see how things are going. Let's see if any players have written any fun messages on the graffiti wall. Meep. Green Turtle was here. I will defeat all newcomers with mine accordion. Tweet, tweet, red. Burger. I had the desperate attempt to escape from torturing memories, from a sense of the insupportable. It has been in the pursuit of pleasure that I have periled life and reputation and reason. I don't know what's going on with that today, so I'll just write my regular advertisement, and away I go. Alright, so I don't know. I think we're going to check the old man in the sea. I think we're going to try that. Alright. Oh, hey, the health is good, finally. That happened. Alright, so here's the old man, and there's the sea. I can't go to the sea yet, so let's talk to the old man. Hello there, young adventurer. Back when I was your age, I used to be quite the fisherman. These days, well, my arthritis and my gout and this old war injury, well, I don't get out there so much anymore. Maybe you can help me. I lost my favorite boot. You see, dropped it right off the side of my boot. Time was I'd just fish until I dredged it back up, and boy, let me tell you, that boot was a hoot. But not anymore. That dang marlin sapped the last of my strength. Think you could go down there and get it for me? I'd be obliged, yes sirree. Oh, hey, if you want your little buddy with you, this will help. I got a little bitty bathysphere. If you need something to help you breathe underwater, I've got this old scuba tank that I'd be willing to part with. It costs 10,000 meat. On second thought, let's call it a scuba tank and say it costs 10,000 meat. Interesting. I'm going to try snorkeling for a while. So, a little bitty bathysphere. This antique contraption allows you to take air-breathing familiars with you. Minus 20 to familiar weight, so my familiar becomes useless. And lets my familiar breathe underwater. So, you're encouraged to use aquatic familiars. But seeing how mine is a skeleton... Actually, I don't have my familiar with me right now. I'll take him with me. Seeing how mine is a skeleton, I think he will be fine underwater. I doubt he needs to breathe. I'm not doing that right now. Alright, so let's go to the sea. Ooh, the briny deeps, the brinier deeps, and the briniest deeps to the sea floor. Can I go straight to the sea floor? I can! Oh, wow, this is cool. Let's do the briny deeps first. Alright. You can't adventure now. Wanjman wouldn't be able to breathe. Okay. So I do need to put him in the bathysphere. He is a skeleton, but he still needs to breathe, apparently. Alright. Let's go back. No. Old man, what's he going to boot from the sea? Alright, the briny depths. He can't adventure there without some way breathing underwater. Alright, I guess I need to buy the scuba tank. Old man, sell me the tank. Hey, Metroid, how's it going? I haven't seen you for a while. Pleasure doing business with you, and I acquire an old scuba tank. I'm attempting the under-the-sea garbage. I don't know how this works. This scuba tank has seen better days, but hey, at least the old man got way too much money for it. I lose 50% item drops, I lose combat initiative, but it lets me breathe underwater. Wow, underwater sucks. Alright. Recent items. I gotta put on that scuba tank. Scuba. Alright, now let's go back to the sea. The briny deeps. You're fighting the pumped up bass. I'm doing well. Just been playing this game. Been out of work. You know, same old, same old. Okay. I'm fighting the pumped up bass. This is a fish who got tired of having sand kicked in its face and decided to become a true man's man. Fish is fish. It did so with a little time-tested regimen of exercise, healthy living, and weapons-grade pharmaceuticals. Looks like it's willing to take time out of its busy weightlifting routine to pump you up. Most likely by beating you down. Gets the jump on you. It squeezes you in a well-oiled bicep. Fish oil is supposed to be good for you, but in this case it hurts. I lose 97 hit points. Oh, he's got that big beefy arm. Yeah, he does. He just has that big beefy arm there. Alright. Let's smack him. You grip your soap knife and get all stabby, dealing 97 plus 18 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 damage. It punches you with its rudimentary arm. You feel decidedly non-rudimentary pain. C is rough. Use my smack attack. You back up a few paces, get a good running start, and then lunge and smack it for 578 damage. Critical hit. You win the fight and gain 226 meat. Acquire dull fish scale. This fish scale is really dull. I mean, it just sits there. That's not used in anything. 40 meat. Monster manual tells me about this monster. The pumped up bass is often picked up by fishermen, but just dropped as quickly. Well, I'm gonna look up that dull scale. Dull scale to see if it has a hidden use. Dull fish scale. The Economist of Scales. Interesting. Scale mill underwater at Grandma costs this. At Madness Reef, I can trade scales. And then I can buy items at Grandma. Alright. Okay. So it's for stuff I haven't unlocked yet. It is a currency. Alright, Briny Depths. You're fighting the Funk Soul Brother. Oh yeah. Right about now. You're attacked by Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Repeat as needed to get the full effect. This is one funky fish. It slaps the water in the syncopated pattern, wiggling its fins and getting down to music only it can hear. It looks harmless, but don't get too close or you end up as soul food. Gets the jump on you. It shakes its tail fin, mocking your lack of rhythm. Ah, your feelings! Smack it. You lunge with all your might and thrust with all your worth. You smack it with your soap knife, dealing a bunch of damage, 250. Gain 2 hit points. It shakes its tail fin to your lack of rhythm. Ah, your feelings! Okay, so I didn't kill it. Let's do it again. Another 274 damage and it dies. I got a barnacled barrel. Ooh, I've never gotten one of those before. You find a waterlogged and barnacle-encrusted barrel. Decide the odds of there being something in there worth the trouble hauling out of the water are probably good enough to take that chance. This barrel has become the home of a whole host of barnacles. One of them has a shiny shell and a little microphone. He must be the host. And Monster Manuel tells me about the Funk Soul Brother. This is actually a tasty fish if the chef is experienced enough to prepare it properly. By an odd coincidence, the cooks that are known to prepare it well are all named Norman. Alright, let's try smashing this barrel open. I got shark cartilage. This is a chunk of shark cartilage. People claim that consuming shark cartilage will prevent cancer, but people will claim just about anything. The truth of the matter is that consuming the cartilage has no proven benefits except making you much, much better at swimming. 20% meat plus monsters makes me a better diver and plus 3 pool skill. Swimming with sharks. You feel like a sharky machine, a machine built to swim, eat, and swim and eat and swim. Makes me a better diver. I wonder, can I not go to the next level? Oh, I can. I'm fighting a scimitar fish. This is a fish that natural selection, or the deity of your choice, has endowed with a curved blade sticking out of its nose. It's a bit of an evolutionary creationary dead end, though, because pirates took to pulling these fish out of the water, breaking off the blade and eating the rest of the fish. So the scimitar fish is a sad example of something earlier I feel like I would have noticed. Well, it says good again. So, tell me if you can... Oh, now it's bad. Oh my gosh! This is annoying! Alright, could someone please tell me how it's going? If you see things... back, and now I'm bad. Shazbot. It's all going tits up here. Pop out chat. Well, let's just do that, and then put that there, and then that. Let's look. Okay. Why could... Am I running a process that I don't mean to be running? That all looks good. I could turn off BattleNet, but I doubt that's doing it, unless Blizzard decided to download something. But that hasn't fixed it. Shazbot. I still... Okay. Is it still offline? Okay, so even though it's bad, it's still working. I'll keep watching it, I guess. But we may have to end this episode. Yeah, it's good for you. It's bad for me. I'm getting warnings that I don't have a lot of internet here. Anyway, let's kill this fish. And I didn't kill it. Oh. It charges at you, scimitar at the ready, but suddenly stops. Its eyes close and it begins to faintly snore. You shout, "Fish, why you sleepin'?" But it doesn't wake up. Fumble. Alright, well, let's hit it again. Kaprow! I killed it. Wait a minute. You're slowed too much by the water, and a stupid dolphin swims up and snags the dullfish scale before you can grab it. Okay, so I'm not allowed to get items that are beyond my diving ability. Okay. To add insult to insult, it sprays you in the face with a blast from its blowhole and swims away. Man, dolphins suck. Scimitar fish sharpen its beak on the shells of turtles, who would really prefer they didn't. Alright, well, I'm almost dead, so I'm going to use a scroll of drastic healing. And now it says good. This is... I don't know what's going on with my internet. It full-on 1L out in the heat, so there could be components desoldering themselves down the line. Alright, well, I'm going to try to go to the seafloor and see what's going on there. I can't... Okay, so the octopus's garden under the sea. I definitely can't be down there. But I'm going to try it. It's probably bad. Probably bad. I'm just going to stay around the briny depths for a while. And fight another pumped up bass. So that's how much health they have. A lot. Okay. Acquired another barnacled barrel. I'll open that. See what I get. I got a slug of shochu. Oh, like the Asian malt liquor. My sea slug is full of distilled Japanese liquor. Let me shochu it. Okay, yeah, it is shochu. Sorry, this is a shot of grain alcohol from the Far East, handily, if not hygienically or appetizingly, stored in a sea slug. It tastes like sunshine, nothing but sunshine. It's a fancy cocktail crafting ingredient that gives me a brined liver that makes me a better diver. Brined liver. Your liver has been completely saturated with salt, which will make it a lot easier for you to maneuver underwater and to digest slugs for whatever it's worth. So I'm gonna pop that in my mouth and swirl it around. Oh, that's a booze. I gotta drink it. All right, you pop a Swizzler into that shochu. Then you slug back the shochu, nearly gaggling at the salty aftertaste. Man, a slug from a 45 would have gone down easier. I've got brined liver now. I'm fighting a school of wizard fish. This is a specialized school for fish with with a natural talent for magic. They split their time between learning spells and having their lives endangered by the callous machinations of their headmaster fish. This particular school looks to be first-year wizard fish, so at least they haven't learned any of the nastier spells yet. You know, like the ones that give you a headache, blurred vision, and dozens of gaping wounds all over your body. They get the jump on you. One of the fishes waves its wand and yells, "Ignatius Voluntanus!" A rock breaks off on a crag nearby and falls on your toe. I lose 83 hit points. Do you want to know what being a better diver means, or do you want to figure out the sea stuff on your own? Okay. That's complicated. I want to try it for a little bit. So far, I think being a better diver just means that I can actually quest in the better zones, like the deeper depths, and the better I am. What I want to know is if you could tell me can I get permanent buffs? Because this is only 10 adventures. Like, can I permanently become a better diver, or can I get a better gear that makes me a better diver? And is that the thing? Do I get a temporary thing so I can go and then make it permanent? That would be nice to know. But really, I'm just screwing around up in each zone until I see all the fish and get all the fish messages, fully research all the fish. Anyway, kill these wizard fish. One of the fish waves its wand and burbles, "Aqueous allergico." You develop a water allergy and sneeze until you bang your head on a rock. Oh, these guys. This place is tough. There we go. Monster Manuel tells me about this monster. The spell to turn someone's nose inside out is Rhinus Inverto. Why there's a specific spell for that, Why there's that specific spell, I cannot say. Okay, so do I have to stack better diver buffs to keep getting further? Does that mean I need to have 5 different better diver items at once? And also, they're only coming from the barrel, so how am I supposed to get it normally? Or is the barrel the normally thing? Yeah. I don't know. And do you know why Under the Sea has to do with Japan? I'm curious why the Under the Sea stuff has to do with Japan. Because I do know you can also get other Japanese foods down there. Alright. Let's go back to the sea. The briny depths. You're fighting another school wizardfish. Well, let's just murder them. Monstrous Manuel tells me, the spell to make a bologna sandwich is Constructium Carpacinato Sandwichium. I'm fighting another Funk Soul Brother right about now. You're attacked by a Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother does something else for you. Let's see. Oh, I thought it had to do with scales, because I tried going to the brinier depths as opposed to the briny depths, and items that were dropping were being stolen by dolphins. Okay, so I should just, I don't know. If you can recommend me when would be the time to use the diving items, that'd be nice. If it's save it till later, I'm only going to stream for maybe another 20 minutes today. So maybe I won't get to that, so maybe next week. But if it's something I need to know, it would be good. Anyway, I learned about the Funk Soul Brother through Monster Manuel. The fish sometimes show up in urban environments where they can be found halfway between the glitter and the stars. More wizard fish. And they beat me up. I lose and walk away slinking dejected. Being underwater makes it really hard to move, so it's slowing me down. Yeah. I wonder if there's better diving equipment. I have to go back and rest in my cottage. Ooh, I got very tall grass. I can get a new Pokemon. And I got a Bowlet. Put you on the mall. I already had you. Alright, let's see what's next. Briny Depths. In addition to other things. And do the other things have to do with the old gods? Because I feel like they're going to have to do with the great deep ones. Those old and deep tricks. What am I looking for? Oh, scroll drastic healing. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Let's go back to the Briny Depths. Fighting a pumped up base. Alright, so I'm finally able to kill these things. Acquired the beefy fish meat. This is a fillet of fish meat. This fillet of raw fish is beefy. We're not in the... But not in the sense of it being made of a cow, because there aren't cows underwater. Well, except sea cows, but they're not really cows. You also can't make glue out of seahorses, or use sea salt to season your food. I may be wrong about the last one. Fishy, -1 adventure cost underwater. Oh, that's good. You've never felt less like a fish out of water. Everything is going swimmingly. No, but seriously, you can still taste that fish you ate. Its fishiness has permeated your entire being. Okay. So, if I'll figure it out later, I'll just save them. So, that's good. Thank you. That's why I wanted to know, should I be saving them? And yes. You pop the raw fish into your mouth and feel the burn in your throat muscles as you swallow it. Ugh, gross. Another Funk Soul brother. Right about now. That Funk Soul brother. Fighting another school wizard fish. I don't think I've learned everything I need to learn. And... Oh. I've been losing these fights. I just hit the button too much. Okay. Let's go heal up. And that should be the scroll drastic healing. And what else? I should have something to grow the grass with. Okay. Well, I the way I've been doing stuff, and I realize they could be crafted because they said as such, is I like to, I want to use it, I want to see if the message is regular style, and then I'll craft it. Like this shochu was used in fancy cocktails. Ooh, I got another barnacled barrel. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to just smash that. Another beefy fish meat. Okay, I'll save that one. So, miscellaneous. What am I looking for? Grow. Poke Grow fertilizer. Let's use... Oh. Is grow spelled weird? Or did I spell it wrong? Okay. 1, 2... 3. Oh boy, use multiple button would be good. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I should have. Oh nope, I need to do it in 8th time. 8. I should have a new Pokemon waiting for me now. Acquired a Stoomper. I already got one of those Stompers. Stomper, no stomping. Exploring equipment is good and all. Doesn't mean... Hey, man, I'm not worried about you backseat diving, okay? That's fine. You're not... You said the writing was good, and it's just I wanted to encounter the writing for the first time myself. It doesn't really matter too much if you spoil it, but yeah, no, I'm not worried about backseat diving. You know, you can backseat dive all you want. See, I'm just beating up these Funk Soul Brothers right about now. These Funk Soul Brothers. Okay. The spell for creating new spells is bullcrapio faciolatinus. Alright, so I'm gonna check. So, I say so a lot. So, yeah. I'm gonna go check if I fully researched Funk Soul Brother. Funk. Yep, I'm done with that. To prevent overfishing, catching a Funk Soul Brothers is heavily regulated in the Brighton Port Authority. The next one was Beefy Fish. Or Pumped Up Bass, actually. It was Pumped Up Bass. Pumped Up Bass. Okay, still need to learn one more thing about Pumped Up Bass. Okay. So here's my last question about that. Do I need to go to the Octopus's Garden, and then would I need to go back to the Briny Depths? Because right now I've been playing around with the Briny Depths just to get all the Monster Manual entries for these fish. Yep. That's pretty much all I've been doing is I wanted the entries for the fish. Pumped Up Bass. Maybe I'll get it now. I lost. Why did he heal when I lost? That feels like adding insult to injury. I'm so bad at this game. Tongue of the Walrus. Let's use it 10 times. Why not? Briny Depths. Alright. Pumped Up Bass. Here we go. And Monster Manual tells me the last entry here. All the little kids with their pumped up bass better run, outrun my gun. Oh, man, the kids at school really love listening to that song. It's such a good one, too. All right. So, yeah, so then I won't go to the Octopus's Garden yet because I'll just spend today getting my sea legs. I'm fighting a clubfish. This fish was left behind when the other marine life in the area upgraded to swords and firearms. Instead of the deadly blade or the improbable cannon growing out of its nose, it just has a thick, big club sticking out of its head. Still, when it comes to beating the stuffing at you, it'll probably do the trick. It clubs you like a seal, you squeal. Hit it with my club. It clubs you in the shin, you collapse and wail, "Why me?" Alright, I win. And acquire a barnacled barrel. Monster Manual tells me, the clubfish's club isn't a stick that it's holding. It is in fact a bony growth that protrudes from its head like a narwhal's horn. Their skulls are really hilarious looking. Alright. Ancient Cursed Footlocker. When did I get that? Hey, those are some nice ancient cursed high tops. Where'd you get them? Well, the Ancient Cursed Footlocker. Actually, this is a real footlocker dredged up from the depths of the ocean, containing what is likely to be the cursed personal effects and or cursed booty. Can I open it? I cannot. This footlocker is pretty securely locked. You try to use your foot as a key, but that doesn't work. It looks like you have to find the real key. Here's another question. Did they ever figure out how to open these chests? Because as far as I know, it's one of those mysteries that no one's ever solved. Let's sell these on the mall. Let's open that. What was I trying to do? I was trying to heal myself. I was trying to heal myself a lot. Okay. Let's go back to the brinier depths. I'm fighting another fish scimitar. Scimitar fish. And I win. And Monster Manual tells me the scimitar fish is a distant relative of that rapier fish. I'm fighting a bazooka fish. This fish is a tragic example of arms escalation in marine life. It started out with box turtles who had abnormally large fists. Then hammerhead sharks got involved, then the daggerfish and the swordfish and the scimitar fish. Finally, in the interest of defending themselves and making scientists' head explode, fish began evolving small arms. You may have seen the revolver fish or the double-barreled shotgun fish. The end result is this fish, which is a fully functioning bazooka growing out of its nose. It's here to blow you up and chew bubblegum, and you better hope it doesn't run out of bubblegum. Gets the jump on me and fires a missile, but misses. But the resulting shockwave leaves your ears ringing. And I am nearly dead with that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use my cheat ability, Meteor, and push in the way of Micrometeor, and then murder it. Nope, it killed me even after that. Nah. Maybe I'll figure out the mystery that no one else could solve. Yeah, I like the stream. My name's McNally. I know how to do everything. Wait, no. Was that the voice that Gibbie didn't want me to do? What was the voice that Gibbie didn't want me to do? I like the stream, and I'm going to figure out all the strategies, and I solve them, and then, I know what to do, and I stream. Hey, you guys, you like me to stream. I'm giving up on the fishing today. I'm just going to loot some more Pokemon and then loot some items back in my clubhouse, and then I'm going to give up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Another stupor. Okay, so yeah, I think that's going to be good for me today. Unless there's anything you guys want me to look at before I end in the next week, I'll try to train myself up so I'm strong enough to be in that sea. And then, depending on what the next, no, this is going to be a couple more weeks, right? Because the next, we've already had the summer. I'm gonna try buffing up and such as well, but exploring could be good as well. Yeah, I gotta look for gotta look through my inventory and find some buffs for next week. Definitely, I think I've got some evergreen ships, and I think that should probably put me the edge to be able to seal club them. Plus, I can learn how seal clubber works, or I could use my ball pit more often than not at all. Ooh, potted meat tree. What was I looking at? VIP lounge. There we go. Let's sit in the hot tub. Alright, looking glass. Crimbo tree. There we go. I got a red and green Crimbo sweater. This festive sweater is the perfect thing to wear on the holidays, whether you're having a formal dinner at home, attending an office Christmas party, or being burned alive in the boiler room of high school. It's shocking! And then I can also take an April shower. Do I learn anything? I do not. But I learned something last time, so let's try to make it. April shower sometimes gives you good ideas, and I learned how to make a food. Salsa de las alpacas. So, if I go to discoveries, should be food, foods. Amazing idea, salsa de las alpacas. I need marzipan skulls. That seems like a good way to end the episode. Saucier portions of it, and if you don't have the Aston Martin, but the C has a related function too. I do not have the Aston Martin. What's the C's related function to the Aston Martin? Because I never got the Aston Martin, so I don't... Does it produce boozes? I thought that's all the Aston Martin did was produce booze. I haven't bought raffle tickets in a long time. I'll buy 100. Maybe I'll buy the raffle, or win the raffle. Anything in the trophy yet? No. Alright, let's explore to get some marzipan skulls. I lost the chicken fight. Angry Pinata. Do I have marzipan skull? No. Pile of candy. Mariachi Cavalera? No skull. Pinata? No skull. Chewy encounter. I bought tamarind flavored chewing gum. I love tamarind flavored chewing gum. Handsome mariachi. Nothing. I got some pills to engorge my weapon. That would be helpful. Melagrina. Spanish fly. I got a chorizo taco. Oh man, those kids keep selling me chicle. Chicle, pickled flavored chewing gum. I don't like that one. Not good. Pile of candy. Is marzipan skull hard to get or something? Okay, so Aston Martin uses food as fuel. That's a good way to dispose of all the crappy stuff you'll never eat. Okay. And so the sea has some sort of old god altar, I'm assuming, and I just throw things in there. Okay. Okay, I see. Well, that's what the Aston Martin's good for, because it's one of those aquatic cars. Well, I'll just buy Skull. Marzipan Skull. Where are you? It comes from south of the border. Fossilized baboon skulls. That's weird. Marzipan skull. There we go. Alright, so now let's cook that up. So, back at Discoveries. Alright, Salsa de las Apuacas. Salsa de las Apuacas. Gibbie, are you here? I gotta ask. Gibbie, are you watching stream? I want to know if you get a joke. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I hoped anyway. Alright, so let's eat this salsa de las Apuacas. Wait, did I not make it? Salsa. Oh, maybe I didn't make it. I was too fast. Discoveries. Salta. Oh, yeah. Alright. Scrumptious Regent with Marzipan Skull, and I got Salsa de las Apuacas. Papa Kira Salsa de las Apuacas. Papa Kira Salsa de las Apuacas. Oh, that's not food yet. I gotta make it into something. What do I combine you with? Probably noodles. Salsa Kira de las Apuacas. Sorry. Papa Kira Salsa de las Apuacas. Scrumptious Regent. No. I need to add... Uh-oh. Oh, I can't cook it because I'm not a pastamancer. But I can just buy the finished product. By adding noodles, you can make spaghetti con calvareras. Alright, let's just buy one. That is really expensive food. It better be good. Yeah, well, and I'm also hoping Gibbie would get this joke, but I think he's wandered off and stopped paying attention. So, eso es uno plato de pasta de con cavaleras de mazapán adiantro. No estoy seguro por si quisiera comer algo así, pero es su funeral. Oh, they're not, okay. It was the salsa itself that only had the reference. It was a reference to Freddy Got Fingered in Spanish. Anyway, except with salsa de los Apuacas. And this gives me a buff, which I'm going to eat and find out. Spaghetti con cavaleras. Como será spaghetti con calaveras? Estás feliz que terminó unas clases as español en su escuela secundaria. I stutter worse when I try speaking Spanish. Sorry. SOCKS. SOCKS. You've eaten a dish with a whole lot of border town flavor to it, and it's doing weird things to the way you talk. Ah, que extraño. So if I try to talk in Spanish, or talk in chat now, I think I get a filter for Spanish. It's also really good. I gained 20 adventures from just that. And 44 beefiness. SOCKS is, if I spell it, SOCKS is socks. Why? I don't know. SOCKS is socks. But, I mean, I don't know why it's a Spanish thing that sounds like English words that references socks. I don't know why this food is referencing socks. I don't know. Papas de la Salsa de Pacas. Yeah, it's a chat effect. If I open chat now and I say hello. Oh. Hello. Puts random accents on my letters. That's pretty much the only thing is. It just puts random accents on your letters. Yamo Paco. Bam. See? Random accents. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. And then hopefully I do my homework over the week and I'm beefier to go at the sea. I'm going to kill myself and start a new run when I find one that's good. There are plenty of good runs I did, but I mean, I'm waiting for the next run because I'm not sure if I start a run now, I'm going to be able to complete it before the next run is added, and I want to see what the next one is. I just missed the boat on Glover, but I didn't really want to do Glover, so. Yep, the sea seems like something to explore now. Alright, everybody, have a good time. Thank you for watching me. Bye.